Hello and welcome to Assetto Corsa. Now I've done a few challenge videos with this, but with an effort to get good with this bad boy, I'm going to try and do some career mode racing as well, because it could be a giggle. Now I must confess, I tried to do the first part a few days ago, and the recording got garbled and messed. Reset, start again. At least early enough in the career that I could do that. Also, I figured out what the problem was. It was me, and I'd set the encoding wrong on the recording. So here we go. Anyway, career mode, let's get started. So, yes, Assetto Corsa, yada yada yada. We need 3 bronzes to move on to the next series. If you really want to read that, that's your own problem. Right, now here we go. We got 5 events, if I remember rightly. Yes, we've got time attack, race, and then a time attack in a slightly different car. Now, I'm going to go through my sys. Now, I currently got this set to factory. I may need this just on. Now, the reason being is, at the moment, I've got the pedals and everything working really nicely with Assetto Corsa and F1 2017 and even Automobilista. It's really quite nice. But for some reason, on Assetto Corsa, it's kind of an on-off switch. Yeah, I'm either full brakes or I got no brakes. So this just stops me locking up and means I can actually freaking drive. So I may need to keep the ABS on with this. But if I remember correctly, all of these cars in this thing have ABS anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it quite yet. Fingers crossed I can sort it out. Otherwise, I've basically got everything factory anyway, including traction control, stability, fuel, mechanical damage on, tyre wear, slipstreams, and everything else like that is 100% pure normal, and all of the little assists are off. Job done. Right. So we're going to start off with this little time attack here with the Abarth 500 at Vallelunga. Yeah. Normal stuff. Go. Okay, so let's take it in gear. And away we go. Now we got all the damage on, so I've got to be careful with this. But anyway, turn 1. Down in a second. All the power seems to be at the top of the rev range in this little car. Brake in. Couple of little hairpins as we saw. This section's a bit tricky. And I've taken it a bit deep into that one, meaning I've compromised my exit here. Wonderful job. Good going, me. Last corner. Fairly long, pretty much 180 hairpin. But third gear, fairly quick. The only time we hit 4th gear. Now, and let's do more of that. We've got to get 3,000 points. Now, I'm actually going to do... I left it in 3rd gear, see what it's like. Bit sluggish off the corner, it feels. Yeah, the power comes in towards the end, so we will be going using 2nd there in future. Now, as you can see, the points get a lot bigger after the first lap. 800 points that time. So that's not too shabby. This is a pretty short track actually, to be fair. But yes, anyway, I'll catch you at the end of the run, unless of course I make a spectacular fool of myself, in which case I'll show you that, because hey, that's what we're here for, isn't it? Me making a giant tit of myself. See you in a moment. Oh, are you kidding me? Ah, right on the line as well. God damn it. Anyway, 4,700. Not bad. Silly enough for gold anyway. Little Barth. Oh, parking itself in the grass. Lovely, lovely. Right, anyway. So that was fun. One slightly mangled gearbox partway through. Yeah. Could be worse. Right, doing 103s. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so race time. Now, I've got the A set to 90%. Now, as I did say, I did try this a few days ago, and everything got all mangled and a bit, fecked. But, some interesting things. 90%, first race. Oh, hello, cat. Are you joining in the video as well? Oh, hello. Yeah, first race was always interesting. The AI very quick, and I would learn a lot, usually. Oh, wee man, what's the matter? Sorry, cat attack. You know what, I think I'll just leave this in the video. But yeah, so, for instance, I found myself, pace-wise, really up there with the 90% AI, but struggling to get past them because I wasn't sufficiently faster. In fact, when I... What are you doing back there? When I did this particular race, I came 6th. However, I then hit restart and blew the AI away on the second race whilst going a second a lap slower. So, I'm a little confused as to what happens with the AI. It might well be that it goes into easy mode if you hit restart. I hope that's not the case. But if it's not, then things just get very... Well, that just means the AI strength's just a huge bracket, because they were travelling at least 2 seconds a lap slower. Anyway, let's go do some race. We're going to leave it on 90% because that's what I was doing. And we'll see how that goes. Because I'd rather get the first race to be a decent race where I actually have a chance of getting through the pack. But we'll find out. Right. Are you okay, cat? I mean, seriously. Right. Now, I am trying something a bit different for this. I've gone to the electronics and turned off the traction control. I've also actually just dumped some fuel out the tank. I have no idea whether it's going to be enough fuel. We will find out. But it's a short track with a fairly small, frugal engine. It should be fine. Right. Stick it in first. Here we go. Not a bad launch. Not bad at all. Getting a little bit physical. Go! I gotta say, this car definitely drives better without traction control. No, we'll leave it in third. Was tempted to try and shift. Who needs TCS on this thing? This thing's great. So much better. We do it getting away though. probably not doing those rear tyres any good whatsoever. Been a great little first lap, but as I said, I'm about on pace with the 90% AI. And so, after the first lap shenanigans, we get third. Now, that's still good enough for bronze, but that's not quite what we're after. So we'll try that again, and we'll probably see the difference of what I mean. Now, so we're on the final lap, and we're tucked up behind the leader, so we know the dive bomb's coming. So there's not much of a braking zone here, but we're stuffing up the inside anyway, because I want my gold. Oh no, I didn't get him. Oh, bugger. Oh man. I'll never do this again. But I am glad about one thing. That's disproved my theory that it just when you hit retry, it just gets massively slower, because then I was actually faster and I still didn't quite catch him. Okay, so let's try this again. Like I say, I want gold. Will not be happy without gold. Now, as you can see from this race, the 90% AI was a lot slower. Out of that, my opening lap was just God mode, but I doubt that very much. But let's try and put in a good lap, and we'll see how much of a gap we actually get. If there's still a glue to my butt, then yeah, there's still glue to my butt. So yeah, what we got? 4.5 seconds by the looks of that? Yeah, 4.7 seconds. That's ridiculous, considering how much doing the same pace, and in this case slowing down. Struggled to get alongside them this time. Yeah. So the AI, a bit weird. Also, I may need to see about raising that up, the dashboard. Anyway, victory and gold medal. It just means that the AI, you don't know quite what you're going to get. Anyway. Right, so gold medal achieved. So back to a time attack. This time looks like an Alfa Romeo. So here we are in our Alfa Romeo at Maggio. I suspect it's Madge, because it's in Italy. Magione. So, time attack as usual. We're going to go through the first lap, and then I'll catch you guys at the end. Not a bad launch. We do have traction control with this, I believe. Right, second gear, hairpin. Nice full 180. Engine sounds amazing on this. Whether it's much quicker though than the little Abarth, I have no idea. We'll find out, I suppose, at some point. Oh, right. That left hand is quite nice. This one's a bit tricky. Me messing up the braking doesn't help. So it's a 90 degree into a 180. A little bit of a shoot along there, and then round another 90. Feels like racing in a car park so far. Now, it might not look it, but trust me, the wheel is telling me that along here it's quite bumpy. So get it braked into a right-hander there, another right, down to here, back in a second, get it up on that apex. Now luckily they've marked out a racing line for us with this nice black strip of tarmac. Thank you kindly, sirs. Not too aggressive with those corners, and hit that apex, gas, 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 back onto the start finish straight. So it's a fun little lap. Let's do a few more of them, rack up my 3,000 points. It likes to do that just before the line, doesn't it? Alright, so 3,697. Eesh, I'm not sure that's particularly great. 33.5. Still, got my gold medal. Suppose that's the important bit. And we've unlocked Novice Series 2. Bonus. Right, so anyway, we're going to go race this Julieta now. Again, against 90% AI. Whenever that happens to me. So, race time with the Alpha. Now, I've done a little bit of restarting because I wanted to sort out the UI. I noticed that with the last race. Some of it was hidden behind other bits, and that's no good. Ooh, wow, that's a turn one. Okay, I will take that. Okay, we got 5 laps of this as well, so that's not going to be too bad. And it appears the mighty Alpha has straight line speed over that, but not over the Beamer. Okay. I do have brakes over the Beamer though. Oh my goodness, I got brakes over the Beamer. And possibly some corner speed. Oh! Definitely some corner speed. Or at least over how the AI is driving the Beamer. Let's see if we can sit in his draft. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, I'll hold it to the inside. Yes. There we go. So we've got through the pack in about 2 laps. We've got another 3 to go. Oh well, this is going to be a quiet race. I guess I'll see it towards the end unless something particularly spectacular happens. there we go. Yeah, I seem to have been lapping a fairly solid 3.5 seconds a lap faster than the AI that race. So either I'm exceptionally good at this car track combination, or I got the weak AI this time. I suspect the latter. Right. But yeah, 13 seconds over 5 laps, and I only took the lead on lap 2. Although admittedly early lap 2. Yeah, that's not exactly a challenge. Anyway, let's do the last event. Let's max this one out. So we need to get 4,000 points in the E30. Okay, I think we got this. So, right, so here we go. Time attack time. BMW M3 E30, I believe. Now, we did this with the Alpha. And we did 133s around here. Now, rear wheel drive rather than front wheel drive does seem to handle a bit differently. It definitely feels a lot lighter. Like it wants you to throw it about a bit. Nimble, definitely nimble. Points, that's not bad for a lap 1 checkpoint. Oh, the brakes are not good. Oh, brakes are not good. Oh, so that's what happens when you go off the road. You lose lots of points. Let's restart. Okay, take into account that the brakes are not as good on this as they are on the Alfa Romeo. Let's try that again and brake a little bit earlier. $228. That's about the same as last time. Right. It's a nicely balanced car. Like I said, it just goes where you point it. As long as you remember to brake a bit early. So, we need 4,000 points. Game on. So what I'm going to do is... spin the car. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Mackie on. Too bad. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, I missed the breaking point. Oh, I missed the breaking point. Well. Okay, we're getting close to that 4,000 point threshold. As you can see, my lap times are not as good in this as they were in the Alpha. Finding this car a bit of a handful. To drive quick. But we have just hit the 4,000 points. That's nice. We're also on a decent lap time. So maybe we'll get into those 33s after all. Like I said, this is much harder to drive than that Alpha was. But I would suspect that with a skillful pair of hands, i.e. not mine, hey, check that, a 33. It would in fact be faster. Also, I'm going to have to look for next stream to see if I can alter this field of view slightly. It feels way too wide. Ah, just missed that one. Right, well, 4,646 points. Whew, that one was hard work. But not bad at all. Like I said, with a skillful pair of hands, I think that particular car could be very fast indeed. But 33.8 I will take. Series maximum result achieved. That's what we're after. Ah, right. Well, that's been fun. Next time we've got Novice Series 2. And what have we got even in here? Looks like BMWs. Need 2 bronze and a silver. Okay, so we got the Z4 sprint. So we got time attack and race. Then we got another race. Oh, that's in that M3 we were just driving at the Nürburgring. That could be entertaining. Then we got another race. Okay, with the E92 M3, followed by, oh wow, this is a big series. Another race on the full GP track this time round using the 1M, followed by a time attack in an actual GT3 car. So, full-on race, thoroughbreds coming up next time, if only for a time attack. Thanks very much for joining me, guys. I will see you next time. Have fun, everyone.